This is an ancient way of doing Cramcat. Look at that! Hello everyone who likes to be on the shiny plane in the shiny dawn. I'm BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths. Very hard neater. There's stats on screen. A lot of people do not like us at the moment. Although actually, Deepwater Guard don't like us, Honest Watch do like us, White Flayers dislike us, Couldn't Guard like us, Lightning Hoods do not like us, Steel Striders do like us, Great Talents are neutral, and Scarlet Dawn approves! Hooray! So, here we are on the Creeping Death Torpedo Bomber, sailing back to where it needs to be, and yeah, we're just gonna carry on. No real plan this episode, we're just gonna carry on. Actually, the plan is get the Blind Guardian into a... Oh, it's ready! Oh, hell yeah. Right, the Blind Guardian can actually go straddle over there. Whoops, straddle. Why am I saying straddle? If I say straddle too many times, is that going to sound weird? Probably. Alright, also, I need to... Okay, so we got that there. I need to make a second supply fleet. That is the objective for today. Then I need to name things. So, Trade Fleet 1, Trade Fleet 2, we're going to have Trade Fleet 3, and 4. Trade Fleet 3. Sassy Sushi. And then the other one, which is going to be Trade Fleet 4. Chalky on floor. Because that rhymes. Alright, so the plan is we're going to have a northern and southern trade thing right here. So lots of different little guys, just to spread things out a little bit. Oh, whoop! And this is what I get for not paying attention. Here's a harrow. What is a harrow? Small. Whoopsie daisy. Dragon Force. I should have saved the game before that, but... Oh, wow, the White Flare HQ is right there. Hooray! Alright, we've got a small flying thing. Is the Harrow what I think it is? It is... What is this? Oh, it's a flamethrower craft. Oh, you poor bastard. Oh, you poor sod. You are never going to catch me. Tee-hee-hee. How you doing? Not great. I believe, yeah, it is mostly wood, so... People tend to think of the Deepwater Guard as the mostly wood faction in From the Depths, which is true. It is them. But the lower tier Zealot class White Flare ship, so the melee stuff, the cheap nasty stuff, the stuff that the cannon fodder drive, there's also a lot of wood on them too, because, well, they're expendable. They charge at you and be expendable. Oh, AI dead. Perfect. Okay. Little bit of an exercise for the Dragon Force. God, I cannot overstate just how useful a fast laser thing is in a... Oh, there was a nuke on that. Groovy, baby. Alright. There was the one submarine. I'm going to take a gamble, and... Because here's the great thing about the Creeping Death, is that it can be easily retrofitted into a Before the Dawn. And ignore the nuclear bomber thing, it's all good. Retrofit to Before the Dawn, and just need to... Right. Before the Dawn. Bomber, tune the fish. Same name. And go kill the Amberjack. I really hope that... How big is the Amberjack? It's... Actually... Oh, wait, cancel. Need to set the game speed properly. There we go. And hopefully this fella should not be a problem. So this is the great advantage of using missile-y things, because it's like zero effort to retrofit them back and forth. I don't remember seeing this. Aha! Oh, you poor... Hold on. Yep, it's mostly a cram thing. This is, again, it's a thing designed to bully ships. Let's see how good its Sea-Wiz is. It shouldn't be that good. It is decent. Not decent enough by looks of it. Oh, wow, that took its booty off. Okay, not quite. Alright, good. Right, well done, me. One of the hardest things about From the Depths, to be perfectly honest with you, is, just trying to remember what the names of everything so you know what you're dealing with. It is helpful, and this is... I do dunk a lot on the From the Depths UI, but the fact that you can tell whether something is a flying thing or a ship or something by looking at the map is very, very handy indeed. This thing is definitely not flying as good as it used to. Where's its seawards? There it is. It has lost one seawards, which is good for us. Is this thing on the bottom of Cram? It is! Oh, Cramcraft. Oh. I'm not sure what that was. Was that a steam engine going up? Maybe that was the ammo compartment. Maybe that was the ammo department. Ah, that gun is burning. I'm sure it doesn't have... Yep, there we go. Alright, so... Gotta admit, the Amberjack is not something I thought about very often. Alright, here's the Dragon Force, and it is an overland thing. Wait, very important. Trees! For immersion. Hell yeah. Alright, where am I? Where's bad guy? Bad guy is there. You can start by facing away from him. And... hello, trees? Are there any trees? I guess too dry for trees. Alright, so good news. Moray has no laser defense. This is what we like to see. Alright, alright. Well, this is going actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. How, what's the instability? That is probably why the Dragon Force misses a lot. Also because it zeroes down on one block for a full 60 seconds. Oh yeah, shout out to the Cram SFX mod. It's very good. And circle that distance long, of course. Can I turn trees on and off? Okay, render distance mod. No trees over here. Trees elsewhere, perhaps. I don't know. Sometimes things don't work out the way we want. Okay. And as per usual, this is why you're not seeing many cram cannons from me at the moment, because evasion is just too good. Oh, it's frag crams on the Moray. Optimization. I believe the Moray is an easy design these days. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? I literally looked in the vehicle spawner like the other minute, and I do not remember. I remember when this was a godly though, and I remember when this was... Here's the thing. Those of you... I'm assuming most of you watching this do play From the Depths. What is a vehicle that you thought was so scary and formidable when you first started playing, and like 1,000 hours later or however long you played, you're like, oh, this thing is not scary, like, at all. Right, this is more what I was expecting. Like, the wooden bits, they go quick, because wood burns. The metal bits, that takes a hot second. We could be here a while. Just want to check, have I done this correctly? Oh! Why did I set that to 0? That's really weird. Huh. I forget who it was, but the person who commented, like, what are your detections set to? 0.1.1.1 is generally best. I thought I had set it to that. Turns out I was mistaken. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's way more accurate. Oh, what the hell was I doing? I vaguely recall combat testing the Dragon Force against something and setting the detection averages to 0 for some reason. I don't remember what that reason was. Probably not worth it, honestly. That's better. Deacon's hell. Damn. Wow. Let that just show for a second that the Dragon Force was technically underperforming in every fight she's been in this campaign now. She was not aiming correctly. She's still missing occasionally, but lasers do that. Sizzle, sizzle. It just occurs to me, it is probably a good thing that fire doesn't cast a hell of a lot of light. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the GPU hog that would be. Almost as bad as AI data centers. Oh! I just dabbed. You couldn't see it. I'm not sure that joke deserves a dab. But, like, have a dab anyway. As a treat. Oh. Mr. Moray, you dropped something. You dropped something important. It was a turret. I think you need that. How are we doing material-wise? We're doing just fine. We are burning through it very quickly, but that tends to be the case with things that go burning. I do like how I'm soloing the Deepwater Guard with one laser jet fighter and one bomber, which can be switched back and forth from bomber to torpedo bomber at a moment's notice, which is very convenient. If that's cheesy, then I don't want to go dairy-free. We are now managing to get behind the Moray. I'm wondering if we did damage to the steering somehow. What makes it? How much fire damage have we done? Plenty. Lots of flammable bits on a Moray. Not the actual fish. Like Moray eels, noticeably unflammable when they're alive and healthy because they are underwater. This Moray, which is not underwater and has a lot of wood on it, noticeably flammable. Oh! Mr. Moray, I think you dropped something that looks like superstructure. I think you might need that. Oh, Mr. Moray, you dropped something. I think you might need that. Looks like an engine. Alright. What is back here? Lots of stuff by looks of it. I'm trying to remember... Hang on. Trying to remember if the Dragon Force aims for hot blocks or not. I think it might. Hold on a sec. Let's show you the guts of the Dragon Force again while we're hanging out. While we are hanging out together, let's have a look-see. Where? Okay. Nope, that's target prio. Nope, it's targeting block clusters. You know, you'd think I'd remember what my own designs, like, do. That is a lot of fire. I think there used to be something... Oh, there used to be a... Did it drop in... It did! Mr. Moray, you dropped something? There's another turret. You should really stop dropping those. And there are no excuses. None whatsoever. Also a reminder, this is the stable branch. The alpha changes have not gone through yet. So, it means that crams, which are lots of little 1 meter blocks, all clustered together, tend to get disproportionately targeted by the AI, because, well, lots of little block clusters. Yeah. Warming your hands by the burning Moray. When it's burning in sky and it lights up your pie, that's a Moray. Block confetti, yum yum. There we go. That's one dead Moray. Beautiful, beautiful. I would feel bad about taking advantage of a crammed thing that can't really fight back, but, oh! Incoming flying squirrel, and there's the Davy Jones outpost. Which I think I could possibly solo with... Nope, flying squirrel is coming right for us. So we're gonna have to send you over there. Probably need to do a bit of a swapsies, with the Dragon Force and the Before the Dawn over there. Alright. Oh my god, okay. Alright, now. I could swat all of these guys with the Dragon Force, but I want to show off the Blind Guardian, because the Blind Guardian has just been built, and it's fun time. It's fun playtime for her. Where are they going? Grouping to intercept cluster. Moving now. Go, my child. Alright, there's one. Alright, Blind Guardian should be good to take on one tiny Sin Eater. Alright. Crank it up. First actual ship, or at least ship-like thing. Yep, and the fight's over immediately because Laser says, "How's it?"
Receiving, moving now.
Alright, we should probably... Whoopsie daisy, yep. Alright, we need intermission time. We need to go swat a flying squirrel. Thankfully, this is very quick. This is extremely quick, because... this is exactly what the Dragon Force was made for. And... zap! And that's basically dead already. Flying squirrel does not do well at getting shot with lasers. Kaboom! And let's go see you. And sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And what the? Did it get hit with its own missiles? What's going on here? And sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Alright, so the Deepwater Guard making flying squirrels is a good sign, because again, it's not the cheapest thing they have, a squad of flying squirrels, but it's not super expensive either. And there's a lacerator and a harrow over there. The harrow is by far the bigger problem, so I'm going to orientate you like so. And the harrow is... where is it? It's always the opposite direction I look first. Bad guys? Where are bad guys? Ah well. Start fight, see what happens. There's the harrow, flamethrower thing, that immediately is getting pummeled with bullets. The Blind Guardian has a lot of Daka. A lot of Daka. Where even is the flamethrower on this thing? I can't really see. Oh, it's a broadside thing. This is what the Blind Guardian really is good at, is just making fights with small cheap stuff very, very quick. And there's the lacerator. Laser is actually occasionally... you know, if you have a wall of bullets, that generally does the trick for stopping things. It is hard to move through a wall of bullets. There's not a lot of room. You try walking straight through a wall of any kind without some kind of discomfort, and you will see for yourself. Alright, and there's another Sin Eater and a Sin Eater. Okay, jolly good. Right. Whoop, and whoop. Sin Eater and Sin Eater. One by one. Alright. Here's the plan. Shoot them. That's the end of the plan. And that was immediate. Yep, and that was immediate. This is why duct taping lasers onto absolutely everything is a very good idea. Alright, there's other things I need to make over here. So, how much do you have? You have a lot, actually. So, we're going to firstly move you over there, and we're going to make a big thing. Because we appear to be holding line for now, and I have a fortress killer. It's called the Bearclaw. Gary Bearclaw themselves. It is very expensive, but I think we'll be able to manage to afford it. And it's going to kill, well, it's going to kill the Gorgon very, very quickly, because that is literally what it is designed to do. The Bearclaw! Full name, Gary Bearclaw. So, I really did want to have some kind of cram frontsider as part of the Metal Fleet, and it took a really long time, and a lot of failed attempts, and we've got, well, this silly fella right here. So it's named after the band Bearclaw, which actually has some pretty banging tunes. Can recommend. But anyway, what have we got here? We've got 3 giant cram turrets. That's all this thing is armed with. So you go by firepower, it's cram, and it's got some missile countermeasures, and that's about it. So, it is a flying frontsider, because cram frontsiders are just kind of better. And this thing has one job. This thing kills fortresses. It's literally all it does. It's designed to shoot at things that don't move much and kill them in a time-efficient manner. Because fortresses in From the Depths tend to be built in a way that my usual shenanigans. So what the fleet currently has, which is things like large missiles, armor-piercing APS, and lasers. It takes 1,000,000 years to kill, and, well, we ain't got time for that, so we bring in the big guns. This is basically a sledgehammer that's going to be rolled in to kill static targets very quickly. and it has lovely pointy teeth. So let's show you the innards. And the name Gary has a bit of a history here, so for anyone who doesn't know, way back when I was playing through Neater, and it was the wood canoe Neater, so I was building stuff out of wood and reinforced wood, I made a front-siding ship called Gary the Monitor. I can actually spawn in Gary the Monitor, that'll be fun. Oh, this is it. Oh, there's Gary the Monitor. There, I saved Gary the Monitor. So this is where it started. Just a little mostly wood thing, I think actually reinforced wood. And then, playing through Steel Sovereigns and multiple playtests of Plutono, we built a second Gary. Snowman Gary. So let's go... Where is it? Where is it? Did I really delete all the new Canoe collection except for Gary? Why did I do that? So where's Gary, Snowman Gary? There it is. So Gary keeps getting bigger. So now we've got 2 cram turrets, and the thing is much faster, and it is wood and alloy, and Gary just keeps evolving, and this is the latest iteration of Gary, which flies. So we've got a natural evolution from ship to hydrofoil to airship, and it just shoots at things, and it's all very good. I tried to make it aesthetic. There's some Bearclaws, in case you were wondering if this thing actually has any Bearclaw. It also has more Bearclaws over here, because long, spindly, skinny legs on something that's like bear-themed is just really funny. These are missile decoys, because missile decoys are really good. It has also extra decoys over here, and it has interceptors. I combat tested this thing a lot against the Onyx Watch Palisade, and yeah, you really need layered missile defenses if you want anything to work well. So, it also has breadboard that controls the cram cannons a little bit. So, basically what happens is, let's see, multiple things happen. There are ACBs here that control whether weapons are turned on at all, which is annoying, means you can't manually control it, but you know, it is what it is. So over here's a whole mess of ACBs, all kind of doing stuff. So, where's a good one? I think it's mostly a breadboard thing. So, here is ACBs that control whether the cram cannons are firing armor-piercing or hollow-point shells, because, again, this thing is designed to fight fortresses mostly, and hollow-point is better at, like, tearing off chunks of blocks. There's no wasted damage with hollow-points. That is the only really advantageous things for them. And hopping back into the breadboard, what we've got in here is those ACBs trigger custom controls. So if an enemy is below 80% health, it switches the fuses in the cram from AP to hollow point, and this changes the fragmentation angle. So normally it's AP frag timed, so it spits out frag at 180 degrees. This changes that to an 80 degrees when it switches to hollow point, and this little bit just changes the fire rate of the local weapon controllers to basically match the forward speed, because cram cannons inherit velocity from their parent vehicle. So if you have a cram cannon that has a muzzle velocity of 300 meters per second, which is the default, if you have a thing moving forward at 100 meters per second, the cram shell will move at 400 meters per second. But if it's moving backwards, it takes the velocity off the shell, so it's only 200 meters per second, which is more noticeable with cram than anything else. You don't really see that with APS or anything like that, but which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish there was an option to turn that off. But anyway, because it makes fast cram broadsiders like kind of useless, because whenever they fire backwards, their shells are too slow. But in any case, what that little bit of breadboard does is ensure that the thing's fire rate actually slows when it's retreating. And so, it basically means it doesn't fire when it's going backwards. Which is like, I can see this really royally screwing us in certain situations when things are charging at us. But it is generally worth it for the fights that this thing is going to be in. Because it means that it's going to save its shots for when it's going forwards, and it does have a decent top speed of 90 meters per second, so it'll be flinging shells forward at like 390 meters per second, which is very nice. Also, custom jets. I have learned that if you're making a long thing, custom jets made like laid horizontally and just cornered like this is better for like long flat designs, which I tend to make. And you also notice that there is a large gap of nothing in here. So this thing was originally supposed to have 3 more turrets on the underside in a similar configuration. That made it too expensive, and the underslung turrets, because crams need to arc up a little bit, they tended to not fire at all, because they couldn't arc through the main ship. So we've just got turrets on the top, and it can pitch down a little bit. I forgot about the bear face, and now I'm surprised again. So yeah, the Bearclaw. It is a, it's going to cram things. Probably not this episode, but definitely the next one. Looking forward to that. It is very fun to see. Right, fishing hole. Pretty sure that... Pretty sure the Before the Dawn can solo this. There is a revenge fleet that spawns here, but I'm pretty sure the Before the Dawn can solo that as well. Let's follow this missile to its destiny. To its destiny! We incendiary missile. Well, I think it's. I haven't color-coded the bloody missiles. Or I have. Have I? I don't know. That, whatever was there was very explosive. And a single volley took 11% health off. This is not going to take long. This is not going to take long at all. Love the deco on this thing, by the way. Who made this? Quarry! Quarry made it. I know Quarry. They show up at Rawson streams quite a lot. Is the VSync bad? I don't know. I updated my graphics driver and now I can't change display settings via NVIDIA, which is concerning. I think maybe they gave up on that. Or you have to get the stupid NVIDIA app, which is stupid. Dear. Whoop! Aha! Ejected fireworks! They're celebrating their death? Ooh, yes! River Rat, well, look at you. You've gone and made yourself almost into a man. Got a bit of scruff on your chin now, you do. I thought the River Rat was canonically female, judging from the, I don't know, diplomacy picture. Anyway, I don't know. Now I know what you be a-thinking. Thinking that here's your chance to get your revenge for what I did to your parents and for taking that ship. Well, life's just tough now, ain't it? Besides, you don't stand a chance against me. I've learned so much from those shiny technologies on that old boat I've applied them to my own prowler, who now runs these waters. My accent is not consistent while reading this. You best just run along now if you know what's good for you. Or do you think you're up to take on your old pal Sal? Okay. Right. I do not remember... Moving out. Alright, we're gonna try... see how well Alone Before the Dawn does against these guys, because the Felix and the Kalmar and Corsair are not a problem, like, at all. And I'm gonna be a cheeky sod, and there's the trees! Where do you think the Deepwater Guard got their wood from? Alright, so... yonder is the Prowler, with a weak-ass lambs. There's the Kalmar. Oh, that's the old Kalmar! What the hell? Wait, where is it? I don't remember. Where are the missiles going? Oh. I think I figured it out. I think they went straight for the Felix. Well then, also, lovely terrain pop-in. We love to see it. Are you even not damaged at all? Right, who are you aiming for? You are aiming for the Prowler, because that's the largest target. However, this fella... I wonder if this thing has decoys on it, and that's why... Oh my god, wow! I thought the Gothic... Who made this? Orange... Oh, Orange! Hey! Wow. Now see, isn't that cinematic as balls with the trees on? Beautiful. Alright, any more missiles happening? Ah, the Prowler... Oh no, the Kalmar's getting hit now. Interesting. This is... ancient! This is ancient! Alright, let's see... Kalmar does not have super good missile defense. Yeah, alright, well... Before the Dawn is soloing this whole damn fleet, this would... For a new player playing the campaign on the easiest difficulty, this is like... Probably one of the first challenging fights you run into, because it's like a whole fleet of ships. Meanwhile, me and my bomber. Do not worry, new people, you will get there. I don't know why they went for the missiles went for the Kalmar first. Radar-guided missiles are very convenient, but they have minds of their own. They just go for whatever. It's still going for the Kalmar first. Also, hooray for very long-range missiles. Although, I guess compared to real life, these missiles are not long-range, like, at all. Who made this? Is this a... This is not the... The new Kalmar is like a ramming vehicle. Like, proper ramming vehicle. Oh, was there a collision there? Nope. Missiles swap targets. Oh wow, the Prowler got hit. This is an ancient way of doing Gram Camp. Look at that! Ancient! Where's these missiles? Oh, they're going for the Prowler. Yeah, Captain Cell, I have bad news for you. I have an honorary degree in military aeronautics, and you don't. You are a funny-smelling pirate because you only shower with bad seawater. And we are turbo geniuses, so there you go. I do want to play the campaign more, like, after this, and have, like, themed fleets, because that's fun. I mean, I guess this is a themed fleet, but it's, like, themed in terms of aesthetics and naming convention, and not really style. Although I guess the no EMP, which I'm fixated on for some reason, that is kind of a mechanical thing. Yep, this looks like it predates all-in-one local weapon controllers. Damn. Wow. Gonna be honest, it slipped my mind that this, like, scripted encounter was still in the campaign. Wow, the balls on Captain Sal to think that he could take on someone who is currently holding off both the Lightning Hoods and the White Flayers. Epic. Also, I think this might predate actual scuttle settings, so we might have to... It won't get a low health despawn, it'll just, you know, have to get below 55%, which is fun. Where'd the Corsair go? Nope, there it is. Look at this little guy. Pathonaut made this. Nice. Look at this gorgeous little fella. I need to play with paddle wheels. So, paddle wheels are actually... Oh, there goes the Prowler. Paddle wheels are actually really good. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can make ships ridiculously fast with them. They are a little bit more complicated than just slapping a lot of propellers on, but, you know... Oh my goodness, that was very explodey. Palm trees! Gotta love the rendered. The render distance mod. Cannot emphasize that enough. It's how you get the pretty wakes. And the trees! Makes us feel more like a living world than, you know, just a sandbox for boats to get blown up in. Not that there's anything wrong with a sandbox where boats get blown up in, but, yeah. Whee! Alright, carnivals resupplied. So now that the carnivals have been resupplied, there was a comment, and apologies for not remembering who said it, there was a comment about Lightning Hoods countering, because new players... tend to struggle a lot with the Lightning Hoods in particular, because they're fast and they have hit-scan weapons. The trick with the Lightning Hoods is... Hold on, let's see, am I said that correctly? Yes, I am. Alright, so the trick with the Lightning Hoods is they are better at fighting submarines than they used to be, because they have torpedoes, they have particle cannons, and they have that kind of stuff. They're still not very good at it, so if you're having a hard time with the Lightning Hoods, do what I'm doing right now. I've got my Carnival submarines. If you have some kind of submarine that can hit aircraft reliably, you're good to go against the lightning hoods for the most part. If you want to use above ground stuff, remember to put a lot of smoke dispensers on it, because lasers, and have multiple layers of at least 2-meter armor, because that's good against plasma, and impact particle cannons, which they also like. So there's some lightning hoods tips. I might have said white flares. And there is the wrecker, which is just flopped into the ocean. This is a classic white flare thing. And it's going to flop into the ocean again. Stop flopping into the ocean. Drive closer so we can kill you. This is a ramming craft, so I don't want it to get close. But it moves at 72 meters per second. The Blind Guardian moves at 71 meters per second, so Blind Guardian has a lot of time to shoot it. Yep, it's already over. And the closer it gets, the more accurate the shots get, and the faster the block of confetti. Yep. This is why I personally don't make melee craft a lot, because they work, they do work, but they also don't. They also have to get close, and if anything is faster than them or just almost the same speed, it has a lot of time to shoot it. Don't mind me in my screenshot. Hello. I'm going to interrupt your trade route. Oh, never mind. And that is a swordfish. Again, I'm pretty sure the Before the Dawn can solo all of these things, because, I do not think... Where is the bad guys? Oh, there they are. I don't think the Deepwater Guard has good defenses against large missiles in general. So, let's, go... Have a go. Alright, where's this going? Oh, it's going over there. It's going for, what's that? The Steamworks. This is going to have, I think the Steamworks is going to get brought down on one volley because mostly wood. I just got deja vu for a second because I thought, like, hang on, isn't this a Great Talons craft? It isn't. Wait, the deja vu comes from the fact that we've killed one of these things before. Alright, and now the swordfish is also burning. Have we taken any damage? No, we have not. Not in the least. And apologies for everyone who's, oh, who am I kidding? How could you be tired of watching a bomber bomb the hell out of things in such delightful block confetti fashion? There goes the swordfish. It is just much like the moray, typically not very flammable because in water and wet. If you make it fly and make it out of wood, though, very flammable. How you doing there, buddy? Oh, God, you look so cool. You look cool as fluff. Who dis? Newfound hoodoo. Oh, that's the Atlas. Ah! Oh my God! Screenshot time. That is a screenshot time. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Okay, I want to frame this perfectly. Yes. Yes. Yes, tilt up towards the sun. Yes. Yes. Photography is my passion. Alright. Right, so the gantry is cunningly hidden by trees. Thankfully, it still shows up on radar. Oh, Incendiary is going to be so fun. Okay, I'm going to turn off the trees so we can actually see what's happening. Whoop. You wish you had the magic power to turn off trees. But you don't. Aha. Oh, there's going to be an entire chunk of stuff that falls off us. Yes! Oh, that was sad. Oh! Oh, that was very satisfying. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes! I think this is the old school gantry. I was looking at a Deepwater Guard gantry just the other day. I wonder, is more stuff going to fall off? Yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, now what's the Before the Dawn doing? Aha! Oh, right. Okay, so the Steamworks has just bitten the dust. And let's see. More missiles? Where are more missiles? Ah, some of them hit over here. Radar-guided missiles, large radar-guided missiles are just so good. They're just so, like, effortless. And the Atlas is not long for this world. They're not ideal in all situations, obviously, but man, oh man. When it comes to, like, wrecking shop with the Deepwater Guard just to get them out of your life, oh boy, large missiles, large incendiary and HE missiles, oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so good. Oh, delicious block confetti. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, it tastes delicious. It tastes delicious on my face and my body. Alright, where are you aiming for? Oh. You're aiming for the Seabird Cannon Fortress. Classic Deepwater Guard thing. Also ancient. Created before all 3 details were added to the game. Sorry. That means it's frickin' old. Oh, what the... all of that fell off! Wow. We severed the gantry in twain! And I'm not talking about Mark Twain. I'm talking about in 2. Alright, so do not worry. The civilians have all been evacuated. This is not a war crime. This is, demolition. Okay, never mind. They're aiming for... Okay, they're aiming for the Atlas. This isn't a war crime either. Because they're still shooting at us. That means it's okay for us to shoot back. Whee! Oh, I'm enjoying this while it lasts, because when we start fighting the factions which have had time to build up resources, it's not going to be this easy. Absolutely not. I wonder what the next council meeting... Wait, I need to check when the next council meeting is, because depending on when it is, I might need to hurry my curry and... Goodbye, Missile Fortress. I might need to hurry my curry in regards to taking out the lightning hoods and white flares. Because, whee! Oh, see daisy. Missile didn't make it. Alright, do not worry. This is a controlled burn. It is controlled. It is under control. Where the hell is that? There it is. There's the Before the Dawn. It's doing terrible things to civilian housing. Why are you going for that one? You know, seems excessive. But hey, at least there's no one at home. Civilians have all been evacuated, and what is that up there? Is that supposed to be meat? They're all evacuated, and it looks like they took all their valuables with them. Although this being Eriwick, it was probably their favorite stick to stir their gruel with. Was that a mean joke? Oh my goodness. I think the radar-guided missiles had trouble locking onto this house for a second. And again, ancient. Author unknown. Whoever made the small house for Deepwater Guard, we salute you. You can't see it, but I am saluting right now. Hell yeah. Okay, awesome. Right, carnival, carnival. Carnival, carnival. You go there. And you go here. Right, and Lightning Hood's terrain is, especially towards their HQ, you can kind of see these giant shallow bits. This is designed to counter submarines to a certain extent. The submarines still work damn well against them, so if you're just holding the line against them, subs work really well. And I'm not talking about Subway sandwiches. I'm talking submarines. Alright, so this should not take long. Actually, hold on. I think... Let's see. What's the range on these missiles? Yeah, no. We're literally out of this thing's missile range. Yeah, no. Those are small missiles that are very slow, so... Yeah. Fulgurite, you can literally just sit at... what distance is this? About... Hold on. Let's see. That is about... If you sit 2,000 meters... Oh! Whoopsie daisy, we're not out of range. New idea. Drive. Me and my hubris. Alright. Some of their missiles have decent range. I stand corrected. Also, it's more fun to have the carnivals are going to get bored if they don't drive around a little bit. Wow, there is a lot of tiny engines on the underside of this, and we're going to shoot all of them. I do love this, like, drill thing here. It is purely to represent the fact that this is strip mining the land in a way most terrible. My goodness, that's a lot of block confetti. You've got to... We play From the Depths for the block confetti, and also to sit in the designer and make our dreams come true. Very, very gradually. Who made this? Again. Again. Author unknown to... Wait, there's lasers here? But no functional ones. Right, belt feeders are belt feeding. Alright, so the medium missiles do have some lifetime. And they are trying to lock onto the periscope, but they can't. Actually, let's see. If you ran out of juice, that means both of you can emerge. Oh. Well then. Alright, time to duct tape. Oh my goodness, the waves! They're so big. Right, more repair tentacles onto you. Really should have retrofit this fortress into something else, but you know what? There we go, that's faster. That's more like it. Right, before the dawn. Alright, now it's the final fight. Another airship gantry and Sinner's Outpost, and there's a... We're not going to make it to that resource zone. Damn it. Damn it to hell. Damn it to heck. Right, before the dawn. Goes Solo's entire Deepwater Guard. Very good. Right. Where are your missiles going to go first? Oh, we can turn trees on. Well, where are your missiles going? They're going over there. Okay, they're going right for the Atlas, and they're going to flatten it dead. Whee! Quick! Maybe turning the trees on will save the Atlas. Ah, interesting. No trees over there, but lots over there. I don't know. And they are dead. Goodbye. Right, another missile volley incoming? No. I mean, there is a 20-second reload on this, so I'm not sure what the dealie is, though. There we go. Missile volley go. Whee! Man, you forget that the Deepwater Guard is literally designed to be easy when you spend your whole time, like, testing your stuff against, like, really scary stuff. I do appreciate that this gantry has bits which are easy... Yet the bloody V-Sync, I need to fix that. Damn it! NVIDIA, why? Why have you turned off the thing that allows me to mess with V-Sync? Oh dear. Whee! Oh well, this is burning. Hopefully that V-Sync issue doesn't show up on the video that much. Oh god, nope, it is showing up. Apologies about that, everyone. Apologies. I mean, if you don't see it, it's like, yes, it fell off! Oh, that's so satisfying. This gantry takes so long to kill otherwise. I wonder if it's a newer... No, it isn't a newer one. Oh my goodness. The stones are weeping. Right, now what's happening? Alright, so this here, Sinner's Outpost. And welcome to the Sinner's Outpost. We have a bar somewhere? I don't know. Well, we did have a bar, and now we don't. And Before the Dawn is doing what it does best, which is kill thing. I wonder if this thing is the thing that has a nuke on it. I forget. Bang! And there goes the Sinner's Outpost. And the missiles are pulling a hard left and going for civilian housing. Because of course they are. And they've run out of juice. Can they glide to destroy the civilian housing? Which yes, they can. Woohoo! Yeah! There we go. Sizzle, sizzle. Oh man, the little missile that could almost do it. Where's the Before the Dawn gone? There it went. Burn, baby, burn. I'm surprised these things aren't AI dead yet. I think... Well, the AI is right by the door. Remember when capturing was a thing in From the Depths? It really kinda isn't anymore. Not since the Hearthstone changes. Right, now let's see... if... these missiles lock onto... it's a new thing. They should be able to. Alright, incoming... Sea Cobra, that's what its name is. This missile is not going to make it, but that one is. Sizzle, sizzle. Wow, this thing was flopping around in the water and almost crippled by itself. Let's see if this thing explodes. In a manner most pleasing. Somehow I suspect it will. It does not do well with waves. I keep remembering that there's a nuke on one of those things. Sweet! I spent so long preparing for this campaign. This has been, not to jinx myself, pretty easy so far. It's gonna get harder. It is absolutely gonna get harder. Very quickly. I wonder how the Bearclaw is coming along. Damn it! Okay, too late. Too late. Too late, too late, too late. The Wrecker is gonna... I can't remember if the Wrecker has smoke on it or not. I don't think so. The answer might shock you. It's no, it doesn't. Alright, this fight is, once again, it's going to go a lot faster than I thought it would. Although the Dragon Force is aiming for the spinny things, which I do not appreciate. What is this? Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, the Wrecker got changed to be a flamethrower thingy. Please aim correctly. There we go. It is almost entirely made out of metal, which means it does not burn well. Where's the pilot supposed to sit here? Oh, there the pilot is supposed to sit. Are you supposed to see anything past the spinny blades of doom? I do not know. Congratulations, me, you can't see anything. There we go, we can see something now. We can see a little bit. As a trick. Oh, the sky's moving so fast. Right, yes. Burn, baby, burn. Burn more. No, not enough burning. Need more burning. We need more Bernie Sanders. Okay, it's doing it. Come on. We want to make this thing as incandescent as the sun over there. Don't look directly at the sun, you'll hurt your eyes. Come on, I know flamethrower bits burn. I think they do, anyway. I haven't checked in a while. Oh, nope, they do. Oh, that is a lot of burning. The burninating is happening. Whoopsie daisy. And flamethrower missed horribly, because flamethrowers are not good at shooting fast targets. Shock horror. One of the worst anti-air weapons in history, actually, is the flamethrower. That is a lot of balloons. See, I hope balloons also get kind of redone at some point, because this is old school FTD stuff. I can't see what the Wreckers do. Hello? Are you okay in there? It's just whirling, but there's just... It is a ball of balloons, and that's it. Like, try showing people this out of context. What are they supposed to think? I am shooting a ball of balloons with my laser. It is fun. Hooray! The ball of balloons is no longer a ball of balloons. It's back to being a rotary saw with flamethrowers duct taped onto it. Our favorite kind of rotary saw. Oh wow, that was a chunk of something that just fell off. Alright, Dragon Force was a... Never mind, more chunks falling off as we speak. What kind of soup does the Dragon Force like most? Chunky! Because chunks. Isn't there a chunks retextured mod? That just occurred to me. Yay! Well, that was fun. Let's go sit on the blind guardian. Let's go sit on the blind guardian. Let's go sit on the blind guardian. It is very fun. With triumphant music and everything. Okay then. Great going we did. I am waiting for the moment where my overconfidence and hubris dooms me is probably coming. Hopefully never, but it might be coming. Man, I keep forgetting that I dressed the blind guardian up in that, like, that killer whale drip, and it's just really good. Oh, wow, the white flares do not like me. Okay, then. But the lightning hoods only dislike me. That's weird. Anyway, this was great fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Forgot to slow the time down. Like at the lowest tier, a Patreon exclusive Discord where you can hang out with me and other cool people, and we can talk about how making ships look like whales is awesome and cool, amongst other things. And there's other perks. I can at higher tiers review your craft for you, build craft for you, draw art for you, and we're still streaming over on Twitch. Plutono, our custom campaign, is going chugga along, and it is very good. So come hang out with us on Twitch too, it's a great time. Hope to see you there, and in the meantime, remember to feed your hydrofoil battlecruisers. They are hungry, and they have sharp pointy teeth, probably. Farewell! Blind Guardian, have you been brushing your teeth? Let's have a look. Yes, you have! Well done. Good girl.